Advent is a time of year, usually towards the end of the calendar year, so around December time, but which really marks the beginning of the church year, when supremely we're preparing for the celebration of Christmas, so the birth of Jesus, which we celebrate on Christmas Day. And Advent is a time that the church gives us to reflect on some of those really big questions, like what is life all about? What happens after death? What happens when expectations are disappointed and not fulfilled? What's the destiny of creation? Is there a destiny? Is it just all a kind of a bit of a waste of time? Now, obviously, the church doesn't think that, but these are the questions I think that lots of people might be reflecting on. So I suppose one of the things that really parallels what goes on in church and what goes on in the rest of the world, if you like, is this sense of preparation, getting ready for something. So there's a sense of excitement, there's a sense of a deadline, a sense of time counting down to that moment. The season of Advent starts in the Minster, initially with the Advent wreath or the Advent ring, which is enormous and sits just under the tower. And the ring is prepared by the members of the Flower Guild, and the foliage comes from Bishopthorpe. And there are 5 candles in the ring, 4 equally spaced around the circumference, and then 1 in the middle. And those 4 candles represent the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas Day. Coming in through the west door, you look straight ahead, and there is this extraordinary Advent wreath. I suppose the other big thing in Advent at the Minster is the Advent procession, which happens on the evening of the first Sunday in Advent, and this is arguably the most kind of it's one of the real highlights of the Minster calendar, where there's this use of darkness and light and readings and music and silence and procession, so that the whole idea that God's coming is expressed through the building itself. We start off at the west end, at the great west doors, and we process with light through the building, and the readings and the music comment on the story and of God's coming to us. Gradually, the whole place fills with light. I mean, if I can use this word, it's absolutely magical. And it doesn't matter that you don't understand it with your mind. It touches your heart and your soul and your whole being, and you just become part of it. And it's an extraordinary experience.